Hey everybody, it's Emily. It's week 48. It is actual Tuesday, not fake Tuesday, like last week was. So, my page flipped. Sorry. Our topic for week 48 is the good things in relationships, because I think for some people we forget that there are good parts because of all the crap that we deal with sometimes. And I kind of wanted to start off. I was obsessed with Scrubs. If anybody else was, we're best friends now. There's a quote in, I think, like the first season or something that I just thought was really perfect. And that is, the bottom line is couples who are truly right for each other wade through the same crap as everybody else, but the big difference is they don't let it take them down. One of those two people will stand up and fight for that relationship every time. If it's right, and they're real lucky, one of them will say something. And that's kind of how my relationship works, and I think I've noticed in the sweethearts and the couples group and the partners groups that if one of us is being stupid, the other one will say something. The other one will stand up. The other one will call them out. And 9 times out of 10, that's what saves us, because one of us is being silly. So this is kind of all the, as Naya put it, the shit that is cool, the stuff that does fly, that kind of thing. So the big thing I wanted to talk about is the little things. I'll be feeling really dysphoric or really gross one day, and chancellors go, "Oh, hey, beautiful," and I'm like, "Oh, that's right, somebody likes me." That's a good reminder that even after all this time, that even after like a year and a half we've been together now, I'm still desirable, I'm still wanted, I'm still appreciated. And I think the appreciation thing is a big issue for so many couples, because when one is transitioning, the other person kind of tends to fall by the wayside. And we've talked about that before. I know I've talked about it in another video. But it's so important to still appreciate your partner, no matter how busy you are, no matter if you have a job and kids and pets and bills and everything. Still appreciate your partner. If they still matter, you're still there with them. So it's those little things, and I'll leave a note for him. I taped a note to his soda that I sent to work with him in his lunch bag today. It's that kind of stuff you just do for each other. He'll send me random cute texts throughout the day if we're not going to see each other all day, if I have work and he has work, and we don't really pass each other sometimes. That was especially important for us when he worked third shift and I worked second, because I went in from 3 to 11 p.m. and he would start work at 11 p.m. until 7 a.m. So we did not see each other. He'd come in at 7 or 8 in the morning, get into bed and go to sleep, and I'd get up for work at like noon or something. So we didn't really have a huge amount of time together during that time, but I would make him lunch for every shift, and I would put a note in it. That kind of stuff. It's the little things that kind of help you get through the harder periods of time. We always talk about communication. Communication is so rad. It's so important. You can do it like we did, like dorks, like we wrote to the little notes. Every day when I would wake up, he would put a little note on my nightstand, cute stuff like that. Or through text message, through calling, through making sure that if you guys do have a day off, you sit down. And we have no technology days. Like, we turn off our phones and our computers and we just are with each other, which I really always enjoy, because there's no distractions, there's no other crap getting in the way, there's no psycho douchebags on the internet, normal life stuff. And I guess the other thing, oh, sorry, my computer got dark. The other thing is the best kind of relationship is when you have a partnership versus just like, oh, we're BFGF, that kind of stuff. It's a better relationship when you are both active participants in said relationship. Now, I think we give a lot of the queer perspective, the trans perspective in this group, which is what it's here for. But I guess I asked one of my best friends who's getting married in August to a man she's been with like 6 or 7 years, like 6.5, 7 years. I asked her what the best parts of her relationship were, because I wanted to get kind of like a cis-het perspective on things. And I wanted to read you what she wrote me and pull it up here. Okay. She said, "The simple understanding, the purity of standing with someone through life and loving them at every turn. The absolute feeling of stability in the midst of good and scary change. It is a quiet happiness that prevails through everything. They are a gift from God to you, and you are God's gift to them. Put in the simplest of terms, it is a true blessing." And I think that's like the most beautiful thing ever. And I think a lot of the time we don't treat our partners like gifts. We don't treat ourselves like gifts. And we are. I don't care how crappy you feel. I don't care what a bad day you're having. I don't care if you had a fight. You're still there for each other. You're still each other's partner. Which is why I don't like saying boyfriend anymore, because I feel like I'm too old for that. But I still say it sometimes, but I feel like I'm beyond that and we're beyond that. We're partners in a relationship. We're not, 6th graders holding hands, that kind of thing. I hope that kind of made things better and more clear for people. I see a lot of posts that are, I don't think I can do this anymore, this is too hard. And I felt like that. Everyone's felt like that. Don't sell yourself short. You can definitely get through this. You're definitely strong enough. Don't sell yourself short, honestly. You're both strong enough in the relationship. And if you're not, and if you can't make it in that relationship, be strong enough to walk away. For yourself, for your partner, for your happiness. Have enough sense and strength to walk away for yourself. That's going to be it for this week. Until next week, I will see y'all then. Bye.